What up, everybody? Yes, I am back. Draft. It is going down right now. Yes. And we got Jamar Chase. So let's lock it in, baby. All right. Getting everything loaded up, y'all. Oh, shit. Forgot to tell Matt. All right. Get in there, Matt. Okay. Let's get everything hooked up here. Got all of our gonna get all of the streams ready. Who's up in here? Got anybody in here yet in the chat? Come on, Matt. There we go. Shout out to Daniel Barry's Sports Highlights. Thanks for coming through, my brother. Yes, sir. Shout out to Daniel Barry. All right. Getting everything loaded up here, getting all the chats pulled up. Let's see. Got everything? Think so. Okay. There we go. All right, all right. You know what? Let's get all these chats pulled up on the screen. Almost ready, everybody. We're live, but yo, shout out to Dave. Dave's not here, man. Yeah. Shout out to Dave. Dude, look at this. 2 running backs, then 3 wide receivers, then 3 running backs. Let's go. No one's going to believe that this is a super flex. Yo, shout out to Scuba. What up, bro? What up, Carter? What up, Tater? What up, Scuba? So I'm a fan, by the way. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can get some fans leaving some super chats. Said same. Let's get it. Let's get it. Shout out, peeps. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. It is much appreciated. And Tater, you run any dynasty leagues, bro? Hell yeah, I do. I got a bunch of dynasty leagues. We're actually filling one up right now. It's a $55 buy-in, and it's on Sleeper. If you want to join up, shoot me a message at FFHustler420 on Sleeper. I'll get you in. Scuba Sign broke. I wish I could super chat. No problem, bro. Hitting that like button is good. Hitting that subscribe, sharing the stream. It all helps, bro. It all helps. There we go. Let him know, Carter. He said, everybody like and sub. And Tipsy said, no QBs in the first. Bro, I am so surprised. I even said that a couple picks ago where I was like, dude, no picks. Went in, no quarterbacks. Like, went in the first 9 picks. Like, usually Josh Allen is always going in that range. So I am so surprised that he went at the 2-1. Brown definitely took advantage of that one. I'm glad I got Chase, but man, I'm just so curious to see how this is all gonna pan out here. And we're gonna do some gardening on TikTok. So everybody get ready for that. I'm gonna move this camera up a tiny little bit. And Tipsy said, yeah, that's actually crazy, bro. It's never happened before. Never happened in this tournament. And this is the 161st draft. And it is never Allen didn't go in the first round. Like usually it's Josh Allen and Drake May going in the first round. So no, that's actually it's really insane. And I don't like it because Brown got hooked up there. He got Justin Jefferson and Josh Allen. I mean, that's a combo that some people could have because Jefferson's gone a little bit later sometimes. But yeah, that's insane, man. Insane in the membrane. We do got a couple new people drafting with us in this draft. Yeah, Maddox, it is a super flex. I was just saying, like, super insane. I mean, now 2 QBs have gone, but no QBs going in the first round is not normal. Is not normal. Yeah, Cooper, he's still there. He's still there. I'm curious how this shapes out right now. Matt, what up, bro? You said you had to say it. Say it, Crispy got my pick. Crispy's probably taking him anyways. Like Drake May usually goes in the first. So, yeah, if you would have lasted to you in the second at that 2-9 pick, that would have been insane. Insane. And everybody new on TikTok, if you have not been here before, make sure you hit that like, hit that follow, hit that subscribe. And Maddox, I'm a fan of him this year. I'm not going to say it just in case because maybe I can get him in the third somehow. But yeah, I'm a fan of him. I like it if he goes later and not in the second round, though. This one's tough right here, man. This one is tough right here. You know what? I really don't want. I was going to Lucas. What up, bro? It's a $10 best ball draft. There's a $10,000 first place prize for the tournament. All you have to do is message me on the Sleeper app at FF Hustler 420. And yeah, man, we got people from TikTok who've been joining in as well. And Zach said just joined. When's your pick? I'm number 3. I picked Chase and Henry. Jared, what up, bro? He said, who went with the 7th overall? In this draft, it was CMC that went with the 7th overall. He's usually going earlier than that. And number 1 fantasy fan said, is the fantasy drafts already out? I mean, shit, we're doing drafts. Scuba, thanks for spamming the chat, bro. Tater said, would you trade pick 9 and Josh Downs to move up to number 6? Probably not. Probably not. I don't think I would. All right. I got my 2 running backs. And Josh said Sedarius fell crazy. Yeah. Right. Crispy said I'll take May at the 2.5 all day. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's usually not going there. So yeah, it is what it is. And Jarrett shouting out that Who Dat Nation. Yes, sir. All right, all right. And Lucas has see Josh Jacobs doing good without Wilson, said figures out the legal troubles. Thoughts? I don't think he's going to get into any, like, I don't think any of the legal troubles are going to affect him this year if he ends up having any. Because, I mean, he got arrested for sure, but like it was kind of like, I mean, kind of got booked and released. And shout out to Matt for throwing up the ones. Let's get it. Shout out, Matt. But yeah, I don't think he's going to get in any legal troubles this year. I mean, if he does, I think it's going to be more of a 2027 thing. Because the NFL unless there's like physical evidence, video, like something like that, they're not acting before the criminal investigations get worked out. Because damn, I can't remember the guy who was one of the sacrificial lambs, who was a 49ers guy. Maybe you guys can remember, but remember he got like charged with domestic violence or whatever and got arrested, but then he was found not guilty and like the chick lied on him. So like ever since that, it was like the NFL doesn't like they wait now, because I'm pretty sure like he sued the NFL and like got paid like something from that. Alistair said A-Chain at the 2.7's a steal for sure. For sure. And Cole World, what up, bro? Shout out to Cole. And Brown said I had to wait to take Allen till the second, right? Because dude, I mean, I don't know if you were on when you made that pick, but I was like, dude, Allen has not went outside of the first round in any draft other than this one. Like I can almost guarantee that. Like every draft he's going in the first round somewhere. So yeah, smart move, Brown. Because now you could say you got Josh Allen in the second round, and that like never happens. Nice. Okay. Cole World. That's Thick Brick. Nice. Nice. What do you think about me taking Barkley? I'm taking a chance, hoping he bounces back. I mean, that's a good spot. I mean, I didn't say it out loud. I don't know if you were on TikTok, but someone like said Barkley was still available, and it was like a couple picks like before you. So I didn't say it out loud. But yeah, man, I mean, Barkley can easily bounce back. Like even if he finishes somewhere in the middle of 2024 and the 2025 finish, I mean, dude, that's still going to be really good. Gonna be really good. Okay, yeah, you weren't on when I said that. Yeah, dude. I mean, that was insane, man. Insane in the membrane. Josh Allen always going in the first round. Shout out to Donald all day. What's going on, bro? And yeah, Thick Brick. Tell some people what you think about these drafts, because you're one of the people who joined seeing me doing these drafts on TikTok. And yeah, man, you've been in here. Shit, I don't even know how many specifically, but I know you've been in a bunch since you started. I mean, and I said, yeah, agreed. AJ Brown leaving might open up the doors for him to get more usage. Totally could. Totally could. I mean, more in the pass game, and then just more in the run game in general. And Cole said, amazing. I'm a fan of them. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, you've been getting into a bunch. I like that you joined and got into some, man, because that's what it's all about. It's how this community is going to grow. Literally grows like one by one, because I'm not doing like DraftKings or Underdog where like, it's being advertised like everywhere. It's like literally me doing live streams, meeting people, you guys jumping in, realizing you're liking it, and then doing more, man. And it's awesome. It's awesome. And Evan, he said, what type of draft is this? This is a best ball redraft tournament. So you draft, and then there's no management at all. The season plays itself out, and your best players play every single week. And there's a $10,000 first place prize for the tournament. There's going to be there's going to be 5 teams or more that win over $1,000, and top 100 teams are in the money. And if you want to join, all you got to do is shoot me a message on the Sleeper app at FF Hustler 420. You can see my username. I'm the number 3 pick. And Verworn, he said if Walker didn't go on his playoff run, he'd be like a 5th round pick. Not necessarily, because he went to the Chiefs. Like, dude, he's the man over there now. Like, that's like way different, like being in Seattle when it was him and Charbonnet. I mean, yeah, I understand why he went, why he would go where he would go, but nah, dude, like, dude, them getting rid of Pacheco and him being the main guy for the Chiefs, he'd for sure be getting drafted higher no matter what. But I mean, I'm with you. His playoff run and his Super Bowl MVP, I mean, that helps the cause for sure. For sure does. All right, we got 4 picks in front of me still. 3 picks in front of me now. And Leo said, who's your team? He said, drafting looking fire. Dude, it is looking fire right now. I'm the number 3 pick. I got Chase Henry and Breece Hall to start. And I'm curious where I'm going to go with this pick here. Come on, let's see it. Let's see it, Matt. Where you going, Matt? Scatterbo. Man, this one's tough. You know what? Do I want to do it? I think. I know it's still a reach, but fuck it. Let's go Rice. And Lucas, I got Evans, Moore, McLaurin, and Smith as some steals. Nice, dude. I mean, all those guys are going late. That's for sure. And BRNX pick Jeremiah Love. Dude, Jeremiah Love got drafted a couple rounds ago, bro. He got drafted at the 212. We're at the 412 right now. And Brown said, fair question. If Walker stayed in Seattle and Charbonnet had his injury, where would he be going without Price? I say even higher. Probably, because, like, I mean, dude, let's be real. Like, Price might not have even been drafted if Walker was still there, you know? Like, I mean, that's a real possibility as well. But, yeah, I think no matter what, just what he did in the playoffs, plus being the guy. So, yeah, if Charbonnet, like, still being hurt, like, we're probably not even thinking about Charbonnet coming back, like, you know, just right away, right? Like, I mean, it just, if they have Walker, I mean, they're probably not even, like, going crazy for him, you know? Like, I mean, they're not even going crazy to, like, bring him back, like, all early, right? All right, I know it's risky, but we got the Rice Mahomes stack. We got more QBs to get. All right, I think it's time. I think it is time.
You got perfect time. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
You know, I think we're gonna play. Actually, you know what? For our man Jamie, Big Game James, let's play one of his creations.
Yeah. 420. Light it up, smoke it. Let that bud choke it. Drop a super chat. I'll hit a fat ass dab. And we roast your lineup straight out of Vegas. 420 crew.
Let's go.
Let's get elevated. Yeah. Roll that blunt. Light that screen. It's the 420 crew. Fantasy football supreme. The 420 hustler. Every line full blown. Alex the hustler. Turn the mic to a throne. Yeah, every 4 ball. Straight out of Vegas. Name is Alex the Dawn. Fantasy hustler. Drafted till dawn. Patreon popping. The crew runs deep. Savages grind. No time for sleep. Dynasty redraft. Superflex. Best
Cole said probably should have waited, but wanted to guarantee a solid QB1. They go around this time. Yeah, for sure, dude. I mean, I didn't necessarily want to get Mahomes there. I mean, I want to try to get him later, but like, there's no way he lasts till the next pick. Just like you getting Love, like there's probably no way that Love lasts till that next pick. I feel the run coming right now. We already see it. 5 quarterbacks in the 5th round after getting 6 quarterbacks in the 4th round. So yeah, man, right on it, Cole. And Lucas said thoughts on Hubbard without Rico. Dude, I mean, I like him. I'm still a little nervous. I mean, it still could be one of the worst offenses in the league. So that's where I get nervous. You know, hopefully the play calling takes a step up for Ward, you know, in year 2, because like that's really what's gonna like help the offense move better, is if the play calling kind of like steps it up, you know. And Never the Rose said, when are you doing this draft? He said, isn't it too early? No. So this draft, it's not a normal league. It's not a normal redraft league or a dynasty league. It's a best ball draft where you draft and then the season plays itself out and your best players play every week. It's a huge tournament. It's only a $10 buy-in, $10,000 first place prize. A lot of people do this. I mean, it's kind of like draft practice. And that's kind of why this whole tournament was created, for draft practice, and then it kind of spawned into something else. Good pick, Brown. I was totally debating taking Henderson instead of Mahomes with my next pick. I knew he probably wouldn't last, but I just felt the QB was going to be more important right there before the QB run. Shout out to Rudy James for the follow. And we're doing gardening. Who's with me? Who's gardening with me? What up, Celtics? No matter where you choose, no matter where you get Chase Brown, it's a value. And where did he go? Oh shit, Chase Brown went at the 111. I didn't even notice that. I mean, he's good, but that's hella early. Hella early. But got to get your guys, though. Got to get your guys. Crispy said Henderson's a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
I don't have much Henderson. I mean, perfect best ball guy, right? I mean, dude, big play waiting to happen. And Jay said, how's bro 14-2? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Henry says, June, bro, why are you drafting us early? Bro, Henry, you gotta not make yourself out to be the newbie, bro. Like, you haven't heard of best ball drafts? I mean, we're doing this on Sleeper, but you haven't heard of Underdog and DraftKings and these tens of $1 million companies that get people drafted all off season. And Cole said, because we're fantasy football nerds, bro. You already know. We're fucking addicted, man. It's fun. It's fun. For me, this is draft practice for $10 that I could possibly win $10,000 from. Like that. And I know that you don't know anything about this tournament, but that's a big reason why a lot of people are drafting. $10 to draft, and there's a $10,000 first place prize. And it might even be more. 10,000 was the prize that we had last year. That's based on 300 divisions. And this year we're looking to surpass that 300 divisions. So yeah, 10,000, it sounds good, but there might be a higher prize than 10,000 for first. I'm excited. And Henry would probably lose his Henry would probably lose his mind if he knew that we've been drafting since February for this draft, since literally right before the Super Bowl. Couple picks before me. I can kind of go anywhere with what I got here. Let's see. I see my pick. I see my pick if he doesn't get sniped in these two picks here. Crispy said, if I didn't have fantasy football, I'd throw myself down a flight of stairs. Drafting all year is a must. I mean, dude, it's just fun, man. It's just fun. And I understand, some people just don't. They don't know about best ball yet. They're not into Dynasty, yet. PP said 6th round, no AJ Brown is weird. Bro, AJ Brown went in the 3rd round. I know it's kind of small, it's tough to see, but dude, AJ Brown went at the 3-6, bro. 2 picks after Neighbors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He went as wide receiver 9 off the board. And Harmful, he said, how do we find these sleeper best ball drafts? Well, you can't just outright find them, but you found me on TikTok. So that's all you need. Now you just want to shoot me a message on Sleeper. It's at FF Hustler 420, and I'll get you into one of the drafts. There's fast drafts, there's slow drafts, and literally every night, 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. Eastern, we're doing a fast draft. I try to stream as many of them as I can. I don't get to stream every single night, but I'm usually streaming a good portion of them. That was a good pick on DJ Moore. I get my Sam Darnold, though. Now I got 2 solid QBs to start. And Cole said he wanted Baker, got sniped. Bro, 2 picks before you. Dave is on it, man. Dave, he's on it. Dave's not here, man. But he's always sniping, though. Somehow. He's never here, but he's always sniping. And Sean said, are we dead on Bucky this season? Bro, Bucky hasn't even been drafted yet. Like, that's how far people are off him, like, right now. And he just went right there at the 6'12". But yeah, dude, like, all we've been getting is just bad news on Bucky. So, like, that's what sucks, is like just nothing but bad news on Bucky. I just don't even want to take a chance on him. Shout out to Taco for the follow. And Bob said, who wants in on a dynasty league? Man, I got a bunch of dynasty leagues. People want to get dynasty league. I'm one of the commissioners that they want to get in a league with. I'm definitely in the 1% of fantasy commissioners. And Braden said, said he's going too low. Yes. I'm not going to say the name, but people might pick up on it.
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastards!
All right. This one's kind of tough here. This one is kind of tough here. Damn it. All right, let's go Jameson Williams. And Braden said, this is a real league or a mock? It's a real league, bro. It's a $10 buy-in, $10,000 first place prize. It's a big best ball tournament. Last year we had 300 leagues involved. We are drafting the number 161st division right now. So we're on our way to passing 300. Damn it, dude. I wanted to take Stroud or Willis and was hoping one of them might fall to my next pick in the 8th round, and they both go literally back to back after my pick. And Braden's has fire, bro. And you should get in, man. I do these every single day. I'm not live every single day, but the drafts happen every single day. And all you got to do is message me on Sleeper. I'll get you in. It's at FF Hustler 420. I'm the one who hosts all these and puts them all together. I host a bunch of dynasty leagues, a bunch of redraft leagues. Like, dude, like if you are into fantasy football, I am the plug to get you into as many leagues as you want. And Udi said, you think any Jags wide receivers are good because it's so deep? Well, I mean, yes. I mean, I think they all have potential, but I think because there's so many of them, that's why none of them kind of seem like worth like paying up for, you know? And Evan said, what's best ball? So best ball is a form of fantasy football where you draft and then the season plays itself out. There's different variations of it now, but at its core, that's what it is. You draft and then there's no ads, there's no drops, there's no waivers, there's no trades. It's literally like a draft lottery almost is the way that I think about it. So like this specifically, it's a $10 draft. You draft 35 rounds. It's hella deep because like there's no ads for the season. And the season plays itself out. Top 4 teams in each division make the tournament playoffs. Then that's when it starts getting a little bit crazy. That's when it starts getting crazy. And $10,000 first place prize. Yes. And like as someone who's literally doing this by himself, you know, like, I mean, obviously everyone who's playing is fucking a huge part of this because I mean, we got people who are inviting friends and, you know, sharing the leagues and all that, like that fucking helps. But dude, I felt so accomplished getting it to where we got this tournament to where there was one team that won $10,000. And, you know, we had other people who won besides that, obviously. And Harmful said, so the same concept as like the puppy on Underdog. Exactly. You can have multiple teams. Yes, exactly. So that like, I think I have like almost 70 teams in this tournament so far out of 161 drafts. So yeah, you can literally have as many teams as you want. And yeah, there's some people who draft 5, 6, 7 times a week. I mean, shit, there's some people who they're drafting 10, 12 times, you know, a week. Just kind of depends on everyone's schedule. And there's fast drafts and slow drafts. So that's what's the cool thing about it. So yeah, if you can't get into a fast draft because you can't commit to a 2-hour draft at, you know, 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. Eastern. We got the slow drafts as well. Those usually last like 10 to 14 days. So sometimes it can get a little taxing if you're not used to it. But I tell people, if you join the slow draft, just join a couple of them so you can go back and forth, and then you're not like focusing, on one draft that's like seems like it's taking forever. And Cole said, I think A-Chain and Willis are going to have to carry their team. I mean, for sure, dude. For sure. Because, I mean, who the fuck else do they got? Who the hell else do they got? And Cole said, Willis, ton of upside. Yeah, for sure. And Fantasy Weasel, the Weasel? I can't do it. Like Pauly Shore Weasel, right? He said, what up, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Yes, sir. Everyone who's on TikTok, make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you hit that like button. You will love this channel if you are into fantasy football. Trust me. Like, there's a lot of people who just give advice on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube and all that for fantasy football. But like, dude, I'm actually in the trenches with you guys playing in leagues. Like, it's just way different. I don't just host like, bullshit mock drafts and, talk about rankings and shit like that. Like, I'm in the trenches with you guys. And Meech, he said, who's the best ball 101? I mean, I assume Bijan. I mean, dude, Bijan, Gibbs, or Allen. Like one of those three, anybody you ask, those are the three. One of them. I say Bijan. That, like, the couple times that I've had the 101, I went Bijan. Brown said, thank God my girl doesn't bother me about drafting. Say we started dating 15 months ago. And that was one of my conditions. I mean, dude, everybody should get to have a hobby. Like, I mean, it doesn't really matter what that hobby is. If the hobby's not hurting anybody, if the hobby's not like, like, I know this hobby can get expensive, but dude, $10, like, you can't even buy a fucking meal at a fast food restaurant for $10 anymore. So, like, yeah, we could be degenerates and be spending our money on like a lot worse stuff. That is for sure. We could be spending our money on a lot of worse stuff than what we are. And, I'm excited that I mean, it took me a long time, but I mean, I turned this into, a full blown business, for myself. And it took me doing that before, like, Vanessa understood that, like, yeah, I'm not just doing this just for fun to like fuck around and avoid people, like this is life. And Drake May, he said, is waiting until round 3 or 4 good. Waiting until 3 or 4 round good for PPR league. What do you mean? Drake, you want to elaborate on that a little bit more? You mean until you take yourself? Is that what you mean? Or for a running back? Nah, man, you got to get you got to get running backs earlier more often than not. I mean, within the top 3 rounds, I want to have 1 or 2 really good running backs. And Cole said, Washington's a dog. Can't wait to see him go crazy. Yeah, for like a whole year, right? Hopefully they just start using him the correct way right out of the gates this year. Because it's taken him a while to kind of unlock him. But, dude, I mean, he was unlocked last year for sure. It sucks. It was kind of at the end of the season. And Cody, do you think you're really high on Ken Walker? So I think the only factor is Hunt or Pacheco. No, I mean, dude, Pacheco's not there, Hunt's not there, so no. I mean, it's a bunch of nobodies who are there. It's Ken Walker, it's a rookie, and then it's what's his name, DeMarcado, who is like 3rd string on like Arizona, so like he'll get some PPR work, but yeah, it's kind of about it. Yeah, they got to do it. I don't think he'll make it back. We're going Godwin because he's got God and win in his name. Let's go. And yeah, fantasy Weasel, Brashard Smith too. Yeah, but he ain't doing much. But yeah, if Ken can stay healthy, it's a smash for sure. And someone, I don't remember who it was, but someone was bringing it up earlier, saying that like if he didn't have his playoff run last year, that he would be drafted in the 6th or 7th round. And I disagreed because like going to the Chiefs makes him like the smash guy. He's going to be the bell cow. Like, I mean, dude, like who's going to be good enough to make sure that he's not going to get 85% of the work? Like that's what like 80 to 85% of the work I feel is like the floor for Walker if he stays healthy. And there's not a lot of teams that anybody can say that they're going to be a lock for that much of the work. Cole's like getting those 2 RBs is solid to anchor your team is a must. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a couple anchors at the top for the RBs, it's like, man, you're like chasing the rest of the draft. And it sucks, man. It sucks because you never want to feel like you're chasing running backs because that's the most scarce position. I mean, except tight end. I mean, obviously that's more scarce. But like even all the leagues that I play in, that I host, I take the tight end spot away. We make it tight end premium to where tight ends will score more per reception, but it's optional to play them. Because like when you start getting past a couple, I mean, they're literally all dart throws. And Harm, he said, how's the advancement work in the contest? And my bad, I saw you ask that earlier and I skipped over it. So the way it works, every league, you know, it is its own division of 12. After week 14, just like in most fantasy leagues, that's when the playoffs start. So you got to be in the top 4. You got to be in the top 25%, and then you make it to the tournament playoffs. From there, the top 50% scoring teams move on from week 15 to 16. Then the same thing, top 50% from week 16 to 17. And then in week 17, it's the top 100 scoring teams. And yeah, I kind of played around with that number a little bit. Like, I mean, last year, I think we had 150 that made it in, but there was like a lot of like $10 and $20 winners. So instead of doing that this year, I just made it to where it's a flat 100 teams that are in the money. And then I made it to where those top teams got more and more. So like last year, 300 divisions had 4 teams that were winning $1,000 or more. And, you know, one of those teams was the $10,000 team. This year, the way that I did it, kind of condensing it to 100 teams, when we get to 300, there's still going to be the $10,000 winner, but then there's 5 total teams that win over $1,000. And I felt like that was just cooler than like, I don't know, 40 people winning an extra like $20, like it's nice to get your money back, but it's also nice to win such a big prize that you're like, dude, this is fucking sick. Like this is like a month or 2 of my pay, that I just got for a $10 buy-in. And Weasel said Andy Reid compared him to Johnson, compared Johnson to Shady McCoy. Man. Brown said, I worked 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. today. Came home drafting. She gets me. I mean, dude, that's awesome, man. Because I know that there's a lot of people who, I hear the stories of guys, they're in a couple leagues and they're like, man, I could only I'd get in trouble if I played in more than 4 leagues. I'm like, dude, like if I could only play in 4 leagues, I might not be in a relationship. Like this is too fun to me, man. Like, dude, fantasy football has been like one of the things that keeps me sane. I've been playing for 20 years. Crispy says, shit, we're drafting. We drafted startup dynasties. Fuck the rookie part. Yeah. Fuck the rookie part time, motherfuckers. He said the single QB bum leagues. Man, you know what's crazy is the single QB leagues. They're still more popular than the Superflex IDP. And it's still like, people stick around longer in those. It sucks because I haven't been able to start as many Superflex IDPs as I wanted to, but because it's been hard, even keeping those going. Landon said Olave in the 4th round, big steal, dude, for sure. For sure. If he could just stay healthy, man. If he could just stay healthy, it would be so awesome. Hey, Hollywood in the house. What up, Hollywood? Yeah, Landon said healthy is a top 10 for sure. If he could play 17 games, I'm confident he would finish in the top 10. And Vegasupa, what up, bro? He said everyone's saying A-Chain's a bust this year, that Malik doesn't check down, and he only has 5%. He doesn't only have 5% of the throws where Burrow check downs, 10%, even if Tua did at 9.5. Thoughts on A-Chain? I mean, I'm buying the dip. Like, if we can get him in the second round, like versus the first, I'm all for it. Because at the end of the day, he's a big play waiting to happen. Getting a bunch of pass work, I mean, that's one thing. I don't even remember how many receptions he had last year. Like, a lot of his big plays were on runs anyways. Check downs, A-Chain, bread and butter. How many receptions did he have last year? Can you check that for me? Because I'm in the draft right now and I'm about to pick. But, or actually, let me see. Will it show me here? See if it'll show me here. 67 receptions. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. He did have 1,300 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns, though. But yeah, I'm with you. That I mean, dude, 6'7". I mean, that's very, very important. Very, very important. They're gonna have to figure that out, man, because they got to get him the ball, as often as possible that way. And those little runs. I mean, they're a big extension of the pass game, right? I mean, the big extension. I mean, those short passes is like an extension of the run game. That's what I'm trying to say. Damn it! Where do I go with this pick? Come on. Ah. All right, let's lock down Aaron Jones. Why not? Where the hell is he? All right, come on, baby. Let's see it. Come on. And Chicken Wrap Dan said, why picking so late? 404. I mean, I don't think he went late. He actually went as the 11th wide receiver overall. So I think just the wide receivers in general kind of just went a little lower, I think is what happened. Because, yeah, he went as a top 12 guy. He just went at the beginning of the 4th round. Brown said A-Chain scary for sure. He said those dips are what can win this shit. Yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, in one of these drafts, I got him in the late second in one of these. And, I mean, got to do it, man. Got to do it. And Brown, no updates on Jacobs. He said his dip didn't last long. No, because, like, no criminal charges got filed or anything. And, like, that's what's going to make the difference is if there's criminal charges. If there's no criminal charges, like, he's not going to get in trouble. And yeah, no matter what anybody thinks, like whether he's a scumbag or not, like if there's no criminal charges, I just don't believe, I don't believe that he did exactly what they said. Like, I know that, sometimes there are guys who do that kind of stuff. And then because they got the money, the girls will kind of rescind whatever they're saying. But I don't know, like he got released like pretty quick, and like they came like really quick saying that there was no criminal charges and stuff. So yeah, I'm of the mindset that I don't think he's going to get in trouble this year. And Veg to Super Dragon Ball Z, Veg says the Prince of all science said, I don't know if you know how to pronounce the name. Okay, so it's Vegeta. Is that what it is? Vegeta. He says close as I can get to pronouncing it. Okay, yeah, and I did not. Yeah, dude, I'm not an anime guy. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't have known that. Vegeta. Oh, look at that. We got some IDPs off the board. Dude, Schlesinger, the number 1 IDP off the board. I like it. I like it. Because, dude, if he takes a step up, like, that's going to be insane. That's going to be insane. I mean, he hit the ground running really hot as a rookie. I also wonder how are things going to change without Myles Garrett there. Myles Garrett just went. Myles Garrett made it to where everybody's life was just easier on defense. Everybody. So I'm curious, like Jared Verse, although he's good, nobody is Myles Garrett, you know, like he's a one-on-one right now. All right, time for Brown to put in some work in the 11th round. Where you going, Brown? Oh, I bet I know one of his picks. I bet I know one of his picks. I've never been able to do it the way that he's doing it right now, but let's see. Probably not at the 11-12. We'll probably do it at the 12-1 just to make it look a little better. Let's see. Let's see if he does it. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys can see the board. Let's see it, Brown. Oh, 10 seconds. Uh-oh. Sherwood. Nice. Nice. As sure as they come. All right, let's see if he does it. Let's see if he does it. You know he ain't lasting until the 13th round. I know what you're thinking. Because I've tried to do that in a couple drafts. And we didn't do it. I mean, I tried to do it in a couple drafts, but it didn't work out. But you know what? This might be one where it does. It might be. It might be. Because I doubt he lasts to the 13th round, but maybe he does. If it ain't me who's picking him, who knows? There goes Jordan Mason. I needed to pick Geno there. I needed to. Oh, there he goes. Crispy new. Yeah, he's making sure he didn't come back for Brown. It happens. It happens. And like we all know each other pretty well, not all of us, but like, you know, the main characters, we all know each other pretty well in the shit that we try to do. So Dave Schlesinger and Bolton. Fire. Fire. Yeah, there you go. Said Mendoza will be playing by the playoffs. Maybe. I mean, dude, they gave Cousins $80 million. $80 million. I don't think you give guys that much money and not let them play at least a year, you know? Injury's one thing. Playing bad is another. Getting injured is another. But yeah, I was surprised you didn't do it, man. You had the perfect opportunity right there, too. You know, fuck it. Let's lock down another QB right now because I feel it. It's coming. It's coming. So if not, I have plenty of Cousins, two solid QBs already. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Josh Allen and Herbert. Yeah, not too worried. I mean, barring injury, like, I mean, those are the guys who is more than likely going to be playing in the end anyways. Yeah, me having Mahomes and Darnold to get a little bit nervous about the Mahomes part of it, more in the beginning of the season than the end of the season. So I feel like by the end of the season, he'll be in Mahomes form. But, you know, with their bye week being week 4 or 5, whatever it is, like, who knows? Maybe they do hold him out until after that. Because, like, as long as they don't go over in those weeks, I'm sure that they'll be fine either way. All right. Okay. Yeah, we got to get a couple bench IDP guys within these teen rounds. But, dude, people are going IDP, and it's like giving me the itch to draft some of these IDPs. There goes Rashad White. I was debating on him right there. That was a good pick, Matt, taking Jake Ferguson in the 13. Sometimes he goes a little lower. Kind of just always forget about him, too. But especially with, with the emergence of Pickens, he's the one kind of taking the back seat there. Dude, look at these savages, man. Cedric Gray, Styles, Zach Bond. Hey, Twiz in the house. What up, bro? What is going down? We're in round 13 of this draft. We got 35 total rounds. Yeah, we got to get some people. We got to get some people getting more comments on TikTok. And man, we need someone like throwing a Galaxy or something. Man, I'll do a fat ass dab if someone throws a Galaxy. And yeah, Twiz said had to take a rip. You're on my For You page. Let's go, bro. Let's go. And are you already following? I don't remember if you're following the channel or not. But if not, hit it. And I'm gonna smoke a bowl with you right now.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
Let's go. And yeah, definitely recognize the username. And Tater, what team are you? I'm team 3. I picked Chase, Derrick Henry, and Breece Hall as my top 3. And Shad, this is official. This is a $10 best ball draft. That's a part of a huge tournament with a $10,000 prize. So it's only $10. Anybody could join if you are interested. You just got to message me at FFHustler420 on Sleeper, and I'll get you into one. Shout out to Izzy for the follow. Yeah, if you guys are into fantasy football and you don't just want to get like bullshit like rankings and stuff, because I know there's a lot of TikTok people, they just give rankings. I mean, they give advice, and I give advice and stuff, and I'll do rankings here or there. But I'm like in the trenches drafting with you guys, like creating leagues for people to play in. Like I commission over 300 leagues at this point. And Shad said, why are you drafting this early? Well, and shout out to Boss for the follow. It's a best ball draft, meaning there's no management. So we do these in addition to all the normal leagues that we do and where we draft in August and September. But it's a $10 buy-in only. So it's a very, very low stakes buy-in to have fun drafting. And then there's a $10,000 first place prize. So like the stakes are bigger than any, league that we are in, like can't even come close. There's not one league that I play in that there's going to be a $10,000, potential prize. Like even the $600 league that I host, I mean, there's still no $10,000 prize. We only have 12 teams that are in it. And Tater said, why do the stakes have to do with drafting so early, though? Well, it's not just the stakes. It's the buy-in. It's only $10. And, I mean, the stakes, $10,000 prize. Like, that's a reason to draft a lot. These are like these $10 drafts are kind of like lotteries where you draft and it's set it and forget it, and you just watch your team. And that's it. And it's because we do this in addition to all the other drafts. That's why. Hey, shout out to my man Devo coming through and throwing a $10 super chat. You the man.
All right. Catch me outside. How about that?
Let's go. Yeah, let me see. For a $10 super chat, we almost need a Stone Cold drop.
And that's the bottom line. The Stone Cold Simpson.
I'm backing up the dab right after this bowl. Yeah, you demand Devo.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass. Give me a hell yeah. With 1 beer, 2 beers, 3 beers, a shot of whiskey, a margarita, and a Bloody Mary. What?
You gotta start using the what's more. Twiz said, "What teams you rock with, broski?" Dude, I don't cheer for any NFL teams necessarily anymore. Only my fantasy football teams. Ever since the Chargers, I'm originally from San Diego. I'm in Vegas now. I ain't cheering for the Raiders. I used to cheer for the Chargers, but dude, because of how the owner went out with the city of San Diego, I just stopped cheering for the Chargers and became a free agent. And I will tell you, man, it is so much more fun not having an alliance to any certain team. Because yeah, the Chargers, I mean, they had no loyalty to this, and not the not the players, but the owner. Like, they had no loyalty to the city of San Diego. So why should I show loyalty to the team? And actually ended up working out way better, man. I feel way better about not having to defend the Chargers and shit. Because I will tell you, man, it is taxing. It is taxing. And shout out to Tina for the follow. Anybody who's into fantasy football, you will love this channel. I'm always doing live drafts, but you can ask questions anytime. I would rather be live doing a draft versus like being live and just, giving rankings or anything like that. Shit gets boring. And Sean said, fair take, but the Chargers is going to be gassed this year. Going to regret it. I don't care. If the Chargers win anything, I don't win it. Like, it makes no difference to me. The players, I have players that I cheer for, and every time someone says that about how the Chargers are going to be gas, they end up proving me right in the end. Remember when they were winning like 27-0 against the Jaguars like a couple years ago in the playoffs? Who do you think made a bet on the Jaguars to win at halftime? This guy. It was only a $20 bet, so it didn't matter. But that's how predictable the Chargers are. They're cursed, man. It's like the Cowboys, man. They're cursed now. Chargers have always been cursed. I mean, the only time they won something is when what the hell was the league before they were in the NFL, the AFL or whatever. That's like the only time the Chargers won anything. Their team was amazing then, but it doesn't matter. They didn't win a Super Bowl. They won like an AFL championship that nobody cares about. And Devo, so that's how the NBA is for me. He said, as soon as they took my Sonics to OKC, it was over. He said, talking 28-29, Seattle getting another team. Yeah, man, Vegas and Seattle are about to get those expansion teams, bro. And I'm really curious of how it's going to work. But dude, for me, it was when Kevin Durant went to what's it called? Golden State. I was never a fan of basketball after that. And Twiz said, I was in Vegas for that game. Oh shit. Nice. And yeah, Twiz said Seattle deserves a team. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Seattle was always one of those places that seemed like a big basketball town. I know they got other shit going on, but it always seemed like Seattle was supported there by the fans. And I met Gary Payton, and dude, Gary Payton is awesome. Gary Payton is awesome. Took a pic with him. I was sitting courtside at a Clippers game. They were playing OKC. This is back in the day with Kevin Durant, 2014, I think. And Gary Payton walks in front of me. I'm like, yo, GP, can I get a picture? He was like, hell yeah, man. That's so fucking sick. Got a picture with him. And Tony said, guys we've never heard of shouldn't score TDs is bad for fantasy. I'm with you, bro. I am with you. I mean, that's one of the worst things when we get a vulture from a that helps nobody person. And Sean said, I hear you, dude, but think about it. Harbaugh and McDaniel at the helm in a stacked offense. Yeah, bro. You know what that screams? It screams so much hype that they're gonna let you down. And Sean said Chargers AFC chip, in my opinion. Yeah, like going to the Super Bowl AFC chip. I mean, anything can happen. I'll say that, but it's just, yeah. Devo said Durant was drafted by Seattle. I know he was there the 1 year, right? And then they moved. Twisted. Dope as fuck. Totally was. Austin said, "Don't sleep on the Chargers this season." People are underrating them. No, they're not. We just had someone say it. They're going to the Super Bowl and winning the AFC chip. They're not undervaluing them. They're as hyped as ever. As hyped as ever. I want you guys to go research. Mitch said, "Holy vape cloud." This dab is killing me right now. Shout out to Devo for the super chat on YouTube. I said they're going to win the AFC chip, not winning it. Huh? Yeah, so meaning they're going to go to the Super Bowl representing the AFC, right? I thought that's what I said. And Austin said one person saying they're going to the Super Bowl isn't everyone. Yeah, I know it's not everyone, but there's been multiple people in here talking about how the Chargers are going to do good. The Chargers always do good. It's when it matters that they lose. I want you guys to go research the 2010 Chargers. If you know ball, you already know what I'm talking about. Why would I bring up the 2010 Chargers? Does anybody know in the chat? Who knows ball when I talk about a huge disappointment? Someone tell me. Why would I bring up? And yeah, there we go. Austin knows number one offense, number one defense, no playoffs. Yep. And why? Because they were the 32nd special teams, ranked special team. Oh, Austin, so you didn't come in here when I was talking about my backstory. I used to cheer for the Chargers when they were in San Diego, but they went out like some bums to the city of San Diego. And when that happened and they moved to LA, I cut my ties. That's why I don't cheer for the Chargers. And Sean, I'm just saying the Chargers play in the AFC chip. Oh, that they'll make it there. They'll make it to the top 4. Okay. I'm not mad at that. That's not a bad take. Yep. Alex knows. First offense, first defense, last in special teams. Like, bro, that was such a sad year to watch because the team was so good. Every time, like, I know you guys have, like, anybody who knows the Chargers and you've done a little bit of research on that year, dude, every single time besides that Chargers team, anytime that a team was ranked top 5 in offense and top 5 in defense, it was no less than the championship game, like no less than a top 4 finish, except the Chargers. They figured out a way. And yep, that's what it was, Twiz. That's what it was. And Austin said, I actually agree with you about my childhood memories. Bro, I love LT. I'm not taking anything away from like what I liked about the Chargers before then. Like LT is my favorite player of all time. I have a signed LT jersey in my fucking closet, like right now. I met him right before when he was going on a little tour right before making the Hall of Fame. He was kind of doing his rounds and appearances and shit. Dude, I never went to the mall. Okay, when this was going on. I don't remember what year he made it into the Hall of Fame. I'm sure you do. I'm a little buzzed right now. But literally, we went to the mall and I see LT taking pictures and like signing shit. And I didn't get anything signed at the time. I mean, I was a little broke at the time. We just, I think my son was like 1 or like something like that. But I was like still hella broke. But I took a picture, paid to take the picture with him. And that was cool. All right, let's lock down the first IDP. And Tony said, I guess my comments are getting blocked. Nah, I'm just not reading them all because, Sean said, have faith. I'm a Bears fan. It took 10 plus years, and then last year it happened. I mean, but they didn't win. Like, I'm with you. They did good. They did great by Bears standards. Great by Bears standards, from 86 until now. But they still didn't win anything. That's what sucks, man. I hate cheering for teams now. Nice. Austin said I have a signed LT Sports Illustrated. Sick. So the jersey that I have signed, it's the white with the dark blue. The white jersey, dark blue letters and numbers. Yeah, it's fucking sick, man. Yeah, LT is my favorite player of all time. I love the Chargers so much in the past is why I hate them now. and how I know that they're just going to, and that they're cursed, man. And Austin said, I hope to see a Chargers Super Bowl before I'm dead and gone. I don't know how old you are, but were you around for the 94 Super Bowl? Because that's when I, like, a little bit of me, like, just thought the Chargers were never gonna win anything after that. Dave, dude, we got everyone picking over there? Let me pull it up here. Let me pull it up. Thanks for coming through to let me know where are these last picks here. Where the hell is it? Oh, there we go. Mac 5, Kumi 6. Shout out to Austin for the follow. Yeah, man, you'll hear me talk shit about the Chargers, but now you know why. Now you know why. It's a love-hate relationship. Austin said 4 years before I was born. Okay, I was born in 86, so I was still only 8 when that happened. But even as an 8-year-old, being so excited for the Chargers to make it to the Super Bowl, and like, as an 8-year-old, I don't know how the adults were thinking of all this, like, I just remember, like, everybody was hyped about the Chargers, like nothing that I'd ever seen, before. And dude, it was such a letdown, man. Like, it was such a letdown, bro. Like, literally one of the worst I guess depending on how you're looking at it, like, one of the worst or best Super Bowl, like, ass whoopings, and like, it sucked to be on the Chargers side of things. It really did, bro. It really did. It was not fun. It was not fun. Not fun at all. And Austin said, no, I completely understand. He said, anyone deserves to hate the Chargers. It's an old SD fan. He said, fuck Spanos. Bro, and like, see, like, things might be different once Spanos gets the hell out of there, because I don't have beef with the Chargers players, it's the Chargers franchise that I have beef with. It's the Chargers franchise that I have beef with. And yeah, because of the owner, because that, like, dude, like, that's exactly what happened. Is like, they pretty much, like, the Spanos, they pretty much said, you guys either vote yes for the taxes or we're leaving. And everyone was like, fuck that. We're not paying taxes on this stupid stadium. Yeah, Dave, thanks, bro. Appreciate you. I just started it right now. Yes, thank you for coming through, man. If everyone knows what's going on, like, dude, I could be getting a hold of, whatever. You can get my attention very easily. I think not everybody's hip to the fact, that I'm on social media or like texting me or like, whatever. All right. Do I go IDP here again? Yeah, I think I got to. Lock down another IDP guy. Now I got my top 2 to build around. Quincy Williams and TJ Edwards. Let's go. Oh, thanks, Crispy. Reminded me to scroll. Yeah. See, he's got so much going on. Hey, everybody on TikTok, smash that like button. If you have not hit the follow button, hit the follow. If you have any fantasy questions, feel free to throw them in. Any football talk or anything, we're talking Chargers and my hate for the Chargers and all the whys. And yeah, we're just having fun talking, smoking. It's a good time. And look at Pathetic Stoner. He went and got Buddha Baker. Dude, Pathetic Stoner. Spillane, Amon Wari, Buddha Baker. Solid. And Andy said, bruh, you didn't pinch the shrimp tails at Red Lobster. Wait, what? What's the pinching the shrimp tails all about? Tell me. What do you mean? What do you mean? I was pulling the whole thing out. Like, man, what do you mean? Don't talk to me about my shrimp, my shrimp etiquette. I thought I did the right thing. And I ate like 100 of them. I can't remember what my final count was, but I got over 100. That was hard work. But thanks for watching the video, bro. I appreciate it. That was the first time I was ever as many times as I have done endless shrimp at Red Lobster. That was the only time that I've actually like recorded it. And because I mean, I've been doing it forever. Was the waitress mad? Nah. Because like every time, like, I don't know, I left a decent tip. Like, I don't know, I left $20 and it was probably like a $60, $70 like meal. So nah, man, she wasn't mad because every time I just knew what I wanted also. Because like, she would just come over. They just come over, they punch it in, and then someone else brings it out. It's not like it's usually like, I don't know, it's like they have a runner or something that does it, because a lot of times it wasn't even the waitress that was bringing it out. She would just come and like check on our drinks and stuff. I mean, she would put in the orders, but yeah, she wasn't running. And he said, I won a week ago, and they tried giving me the check after my third round. What? I would have crumpled that shit. No. I got like 6 more rounds to go. At least. Dude, I wouldn't have that. Where are you? I mean, I'm in Vegas. Where are you abouts in the country? Like, where was that at? Because like one thing that like they did say that I've never heard them say before is they said no boxes. I've never been told no boxes. Like, dude, like as long as you like try to eat it, like I feel like, you should be able to take it home. Like they're just gonna fucking throw it away. Like no one's gonna eat it. You're not gonna give it to homeless people or anything. Like, okay, Andy said KC, where the best NFL team is. But Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri? He said where the greatest QB of all time lives. So is that Missouri? I don't know which side they live on. I know they play on the Missouri side, but which side do they live on? But yeah, man, I'm with you. Patrick Mahomes, I mean, I think he is going to end up going down as the best in history. Okay, said yeah, it's Missouri. Yeah, I do think that, because look at what he's done just in his first like 6-7 years. Like, dude, there's nobody who's on a pace like that. Nobody, not even Brady. I mean, he's got to have the longevity though. Like he's got to play at least 20 years, at least close to it. But yeah, I mean, he's not there yet accomplishments wise, but it is he said, but sadly they're moving to Kansas. Oh man, when's that supposed to happen? Dude, it's crazy. Chicago's gonna be moving to Indiana. I mean the Bears. Like, dude, like this, it's crazy, man. There's a lot going on. A lot of movement going on. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I know these stadiums are like expensive, but they're also like huge money makers. Like, what the hell's wrong with these billionaire owners who it's like, oh, now we're only going to go where like, where we can get public funding, from the residents. 2031, the Hunt family sold out for a new stadium. Yeah, I mean, that's what it always is. It's always a new stadium for sure. I mean, that's that's why the Cowboys don't play in Dallas, right? That's why the 49ers don't play in San Francisco, but they're still called the San Francisco 49ers. all about the Benjamins.
Straight cash, homie. Dollar bills, y'all.
Whew. We are in round 20. It is moving. Only got 2 IDP guys. I gotta beef that up. You guys are in trouble because I got my queue filled now. Oh, yeah, you guys are in trouble. What? Seth Green in the house. Shout out to Seth Green. Oh, what? Matty Ice taking Fields in the 20th round. Couldn't even get the backup. He only has 2 QBs. That's why. Fuck it. I got 4 QBs. I'm not worried about it. Woo! Peyton Wilson. Good pick. Three picks in front of me. I got a couple guys in mind here. Couple guys in mind. Come on. No sniping, Cali Jam. No sniping. That wasn't a snipe by Dave Jr. I wanted Peyton in a round or two, but Tank Bigsby off the board. And Shad said, what team are you? I'm the number 3, FF Hustler 420. Let me see. Chris Godwin, Aaron Jones, Geno, Tua. And it's not the top of the draft. I think, was that like the 10th round, I think, that it's showing. I wanted to go IDP, but I want to lock in Tesla. He keeps going higher and higher. People are stopping me from getting him. Oh, I forgot. Pathetic Stoner loves Tampa Bay, and I got to get Sean Tucker earlier. And Shad said, how many spots are there? 35. And if you remember, it's because it's a best ball draft. There's no ads, there's no drops, there's no trades. So you're picking your team that's going to last the entire season. And someone said, who has an ESPN fantasy league with spots open? Bro, ESPN, that's like the most lame platform to play on. You got to play on Sleeper, dude. Yeah, if you want to get into this Sleeper tournament, it's only $10. There's a $10,000 first place prize. And we draft like every day. And there's no management. So you do these in addition to your other drafts. And yeah, it just kind of plays itself out. And it's like a $10 lottery ticket. All right, we got Brian Branch at the 2012 turn. And Shad said, why do you prefer Sleeper over ESPN? Sleeper's just really outdated. I mean, ESPN's just really outdated. Everything, like I don't think that they've upgraded their platform in like, I don't even know how long it's been since they've upgraded the platform and just like made changes in general. And like Sleeper, like every single year is like making changes to make the platform better, adding new features and things like that, making it a lot easier for a commissioner. I know that I don't know what the cap is on ESPN for the amount of leagues that you could play in, but there is no cap on Sleeper. And so that's like a big thing. That's a huge thing. And Brown said, man, I remember 2 years ago, I came in here asking about best ball and how to do it and said, here I am a couple of drafts later. Yeah, just a couple. And yeah, I mean, once people realize what best ball is and, just that it exists, I feel a lot more people would do it because once you realize that mock drafts are all kind of bullshit, like you really just won't want to do them anymore. I mean, we go back like 5-6 years or whatever when I'm first starting doing content. I was doing mock draft Mondays and shit like that. And like, it didn't make a difference, it was always It was always so much different than actual drafts end up being, because no matter what, people draft different when there's money on the line. And it doesn't matter how much money. Just when money is on the line, people draft different. It's the way it is. So this is one of the only ways you can truly gauge how someone will draft. Whew, man, that was a bowl of the Wagyu. The Wagyu. All right, I got 3 IDP guys now. I'm feeling a little bit better about it, but we got to get some more. Definitely got to get some more here. Round 21. Almost coming to a close here. Oh, there goes Kamara off the board. And everyone, and the cool thing about the best ball drafts is being able to draft in multiple drafts for the same potential prizes, and being able to like lock in like different strategies to like, this team has this team has that, this team has this team has that. Ooh, Jihad Campbell in the 23rd round. No, 22nd round. I feel like if I would have picked Jihad Campbell in the 22nd round, that you'd be giving me shit, Brown. Uh-oh. 3 in a row. And Matt said, remember when Kamara was top 5? Bro, I mean, I remember Kamara's rookie year and him getting dropped and me going and swooping on him, you know, before his kind of like big breakout games, those couple games in a row. And then I remember having him for that, what was it, 6 touchdown game in Christmas to win a championship. I remember those days. I remember. I'm sure he does too. I said, I thought about he said, I thought that was a deal. He said he's been around the 20th. Yeah, here and there. A Bass said, if I'm rebuilding Dynasty, I have the 102. Should I trade Jamar Chase for the 104 and early 27 first and 201? No, dude, that is so cheap for Jamar. I'm not selling him for anything less than the equivalent of like 4 to 5 first round picks. And that's players or picks, you know, in the mix. But no, like it's tough, man, because like Chase is like, you have to set the price so high that like it's either the right buyer or people just buy other stuff off of you. You know, like, I mean, he's the 101 of wide receivers, and like I don't see his value going down like anytime soon. So no, I don't think that I would do that. Like, what I would do is I would sell the 102 to try to get as much as you can from that. I mean, unless it's like a super flex and you need Mendoza or something like that. But yeah, I would be trying to trade that 102 is what I would be trying to do. Not trading Jamar Chase. And like, if you are like trying to rebuild, you definitely want to sell pieces individually. Like, don't let people make you bundle up unless you're getting like a fair deal, you know, for the bundle. Like, you got to try to sell like individually so you can just get more overall. Let's lock down Patrick Queen, baby. She's a killer queen. There we go. I got my 5 IDP starters. I'm feeling good about it. I got Quincy, TJ, Eric Wilson, Demario Davis, Patrick Queen. I mean, I feel like that's like a B if I'm being tough on myself. That's a solid start, though. Just got to get some good depth behind it. Yeah, but now you got to see. You got a lot of options here. Bernard. I always avoid Bernard unless I get him super late. I don't think the 23rd is late enough for me. All right, I think it's time.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
Added some guys to the queue, so we're good. Drew Tranquil and Chris Brazzle off the board. Let's see where Brown goes in this 23-24 turn here. And look at me scrolling in advance. Got it, Crispy. Didn't even need a reminder this time. Uh-oh. Malik Washington and Helm. Those are two guys I actually just added to my queue. Shouldn't have did it. It's like I put them on your radar. I bet your spidey sense was tingling every time I hit the queue. All right, you know what? Let's play a song real quick. I'm proud of you, son. Man, you know what? That might be the first time my dad told me that he was proud of me. Let's see. You know what? I don't know if TikTok's going to like Wheeler Walker Jr., but let's try it. West. Let's make it of the cannabis vibe. Let's see. Join a league, and then I didn't assign him to the team, and then he left. He didn't pay or anything, but he didn't tag me. Someone tagged me, but I missed it. And man, nobody texted me. I don't know where I'm going with this next pick. If Matt ends up picking. Come on, Matt. Don't auto, bro. You fall asleep. All right. 6 IDP guys. We got at least 4 more to go. Let's see. We got 2 people on auto. Uh-oh. See what happened? Matt just texted me. What happened? Let's get another song going here. Let's see. hit the like button. We're just going to keep the trades and waivers. You make your last pick. Oh, he's on right now. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. So QBs, Caleb and Bryce Young. I mean, to me, Bryce Young's like a C plus and Caleb's like a B plus. See, that one's kind of tough. I think. And Matt said you gotta tilt it up more. I said just watch smoke it up. Well, I mean that's why it's because of TikTok. That's why I don't they don't like it as much. On YouTube you'll get a way better view. But yeah, on TikTok it's got it's kind of low. And Ethan said K9 over CD. McBride and Saquon's insane, dude. Totally. All right. And then Dave's getting a grade. And then Pathetic Stoner. He's in there. Smokey. Yeah. Thanks for coming in, bro. So yeah, it's going to be trades and waivers first. Then Brown. Then Dave. And then Smokey. Pathetic Stoner. There we go. All right. Okay. So Caleb and Bryce Young, I think that I'm gonna give it a B. It's it's tough to go below that, but it probably should be like a B minus. But we're gonna call that a B because of Caleb and all his dang weapons over there. Running backs, Genty, Ken Walker, and Judkins. I'm gonna call that an A minus. And wide receiver tight ends, Loveland, Flowers, Fanning, Metcalf, and Travis Kelce. Man, I mean, Flowers and Metcalf being your only two wide receivers there, I mean, that makes me a little bit nervous. I mean, Loveland, he's helping bring up the average a little bit. Same with Fanning. I mean, Kelce in the 10th isn't bad. I'm going to call that a B as well. Now, how about the IDP? So you picked Parsons way too early. Don't pick him that early. Just not even just because of the injury. He won't pay off that draft capital. Like name value wise, like that's where he gets drafted. But like if you didn't draft, well, like it's not that nobody would draft him that high because some people will sporadically, but for everyone who's played, with the defensive players and had Micah Parsons, he doesn't pay off that high of a draft pick. So, like, for a lot of times, he was getting drafted between the 15th and the 18th round. So, you could have waited. But, yeah, you just don't want to draft him that high. Kyle Hamilton, nice. Nick Bonito, nice. And Granderson, I mean, solid. It's almost like you should have picked one more IDP guy because it kind of, like, fell a little bit off a cliff. But I think you got a C plus or a B minus yesterday. I mean, this is like a solid like B. Definitely room for improvement. But Myles Garrett in the 11th is very nice. He usually goes a lot higher than that. So him being your anchor, very nice. Okay, Matt, you're going to be after Pathetic Stoner. But hang around. I will do your team after that. So, yeah, solid B. I mean, that's way better than yesterday's. That's for sure. So, let's see what it all. So, you had a B, then an A minus. So, that's up 2. And then a B, and then a B. So, actually, that's up 2. So, 87. I think you had an 84 yesterday, right? So, 87. That's a big improvement. Cali Jam, thanks for coming through on Patreon, bro. I'll do a grade for you. You're gonna be after I got the trots. That's Matt. So there's a couple, but I'm gonna be going fast through them. Okay, who is next? Brown was next. And dude, Josh Allen in the second round, like that's like insane. Josh Allen and Herbert. And I mean, you got Mendoza inside the top 10, but I'm not even really counting him. I mean, we're going to call it an A for Josh Allen and Herbert. Running backs, though, you're living dangerously. Henderson, Harvey, and Rico Dowdle. It's either a B minus or a C plus, and I feel like because you got 2 C players, that I'm gonna make it a C plus because of that. Wide receivers though, very nice. I said wide receivers, very nice.
Nice.
Jefferson, Nico, McConkey, and Watson, and Gadsden. Yeah, Gadsden's in there as well. I mean, just off of your top 3, I mean that's a really nice anchor of wide receivers there. I'm leaning A minus, B plus, like that. That's what I'm kind of like thinking here. And it's like, how much does Jefferson like bring it up? Because it's like you got an A guy, a B plus, a B, and then a B minus guy. And then Gadsden, he's probably like a B minus guy also. I'm gonna call it a B minus. I mean a B plus, sorry, not a B minus, a B plus, because I was debating between an A and an A minus and a B plus. So we're gonna go B plus for that. And then let's check out the IDPs, starting with Sherwood, then Crosby, Dodson.
Well, obviously,
Knight and Dean. That's really good. I think I'm going to give it an A minus for the IDPs. So we got an A. So that's up 1, 2, 3. A's up 3. But then we got a C plus for the running back. So we're going to take away 2 off of that. And then we got a B plus. So that's up 1. And then you got an A minus on the IDP. So that's up 2. So we got it's up 4 total. So that's an 89. 89. Nice. 89. Okay. Jumping over to Dave. So it's going to be Dave and then Smokey. That's Pathetic Stoner. And then Matt. And then Cali Jam. Okay. And Matt's, I got Detroit's. Okay. Dave, he's not here, man, but he is, he did draft. Murray Baker. I'm gonna give that a B. Running back, CMC, Jacobs, Hubbard, and Blake Corum. I'm gonna give that a B plus for the running backs. Wide receivers, CD, Olave, Evans, and Jordan Addison. I mean, man, CD and Olave, it's a pretty good tandem to build around. I think I'm going to give that a B plus as well. And then IDP, dude, started with Sweshinger. That was nice. So Sweshinger, Nick Bolton, Styles, Olakun, and Devin Lloyd. Man, that's a fire top 5. Man, I kind of feel like I just want to give that an A all around. Yeah, I think I'm going to give that an A. Super solid, man. Super solid. Beyond solid, man. It's like really, really great. And yeah, but from rounds 11 to round 15, I mean, yeah, if you're drafting in those rounds and you know what you're doing, I mean, you could put a really fire top 5 together. And so let's see how that all shaped out. So we got a B plus, another B plus, and then an A. So that's up 5 total. 90. That's a 90. Damn. Yeah, this is a really, really good team that Dave put together here. 90. Okay. Matt and then Cali Jam. Okay, Matt, starting off with Burrow and CJ Stroud. I mean, I know people are low on CJ. I mean, he's probably like a B minus, like maybe even like a C plus guy, like to me. But like Burrow's like an A guy. So I think it's going to average out. I'm going to call that a B plus for the quarterbacks. Running back, Scatabo, Swift, Manning guy. Ooh, it's a little shaky. That's a little shaky. I think I'm going to call that a B minus for the running backs there. Wide receivers, JSN, Neighbors, DJ, I want to score more. And then tight ends also Laporta, Kittle. I mean, Kittle's not going to be playing, so I wouldn't want to draft him in the top 10. And, oh, dang it, Stoner, you were supposed to be before before Matt. Sorry about that. Matt, you're next. You're next. All right. Here we go. Here we go for Smokey on YouTube, Stoner in the draft. Hurts, Nix, and Ward. I'm gonna call that a B plus. For the running backs, Gibbs, Hampton. I mean, that's the only two, but man, that's fire. I'm gonna call that an A minus. I hope you got some depth though, because you're definitely gonna need it. I mean, if you would have had like maybe another running back or two, might have been an A total. I'm giving it an A minus just because of the lack of depth in the top 10, but still fire. I mean, nonetheless. Tight ends, wide receivers, Bowers, Tate, Lemon, Pitts, Quentin Johnston, and Jaden Higgins. Man, really my beef is Tate and Lemon both being your two starting like wide receivers. And even if you kind of intermingle any of those top 4 into your, top 2 in like week 1, I'd be a little shaky. Like I'd be nervous about that. But Bowers, Pitts, definitely solid pieces there. I'm gonna call that a B plus because it is really nice. There's just no there's no top heaviness to the wide receivers, but like Bowers, like really, really nice as well. They're at the top in this tight end premium. And then IDP. Oh man, started off with Roquan, Quay Walker, Spillane, Amon Wari, and then Buda Baker. That's nice, man. That's really nice. I'm going to call that. I'm going to call that a B plus. Really, really solid. Really solid. So let's see. How's this all shape out? It was a B plus for the quarterbacks, an A minus for the running backs, a B plus for the wide receivers, and then a B plus for the IDP. Man, so even if I'm hating on the wide receivers, like as a whole, this is an up 5. And so that's a 90. That's a 90. I hope you have the depth. I mean, I'm only grading the starters, so like make sure that you guys are getting depth. Cause like, even like I said, like right there with the Gibbs and the Hampton, like, dude, there's the lack of depth inside the top 10 makes me nervous overall about that. But dude, awesome. And Cali Jam said, I was driving after round 11 until round 32. Damn, bro. We're going to I'm going to grade your team after Matt's here, and I'm curious now thinking of that. Now we're going to see how good it is. And Crispy said, give me my F. All right. I'm going to pack a bowl, getting ready for it. Come on. Who's going to throw in the super chat? Who's going to throw in the super chat? We're doing all these grades, and I'm getting through them quick. We're not taking forever either. And so here we go, Matt. Burrow and Stroud. So yeah, B plus on that. The running backs, what did I say? It would B minus for that, right? And the wide receivers. So JSN, Neighbors, DJ, I want to score more, Laporta, Kittle. I think that's where I was at, like on the grades. And Matt, you're still in the chat, right? Let me know. Throw in the comments so I know that you're in there listening. Man, Is it an A or an A minus on the wide receivers? That's what I'm kind of like debating on. Okay, Matt's in the chat. Yeah, it's either an A or an A minus. And I think because Kittle's in your top 10, I'm going to give it an A minus. You did get Jake Ferguson later. So, I mean, that'll kind of compensate like for that. But I'm going to give it an A minus. And your IDP. Where's the IDP kicking at? Derwin James, Connor, Malachi Starks, Singleton, and Montez Sweat. Dang it, you only got 6. Okay. And because you only got 6 IDP, I got to grade you down a little bit because of that as well. And dude, look at TJ, man. TJ is not playing around. Gifted 5 420 crew. Gifted 5 420 crew memberships. Let's see who got those. I'm going to do a fat dab in honor of you, bro. Let's see. I don't even recognize any of these names. But either way, hopefully it makes them come into a live stream or something. All right, dude. All right, we're smoking this bowl and then I'm doing a fat dab. And dude, Crispy said he sent his Zelle super chat. You're the man, Crispy. All right. You know what? I think we're just gonna skip. Well, no, we're not gonna skip the bowl. We're gonna do back-to-back dabs for you guys. You are the man, Crispy. All right. Okay. So Matt, IDP needs work. And you need more. You want to draft like at least like 10. I'd say a minimum 10. I would say 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there. You want to, that's where you want to be drafted. And yeah, don't forget about using those emojis in there. I need to start using them more. Where the hell are they? I don't even know why I don't see them. What the hell? Okay. All right. So yeah, you need a lot of work on the ID, like with the amount and the top heaviness. So Derwin James, not bad in the 19th. Connor, bleh. Malachi Starks, I'd probably want to get him later. Singleton was a good pick. Granderson, or no, Sweat, great pick. And you sniped me on there. But that's rough that's like all you got. So you want to be like, look at some of the people who are drafted around you, especially that like I drafted. Like you want to be going for like inside linebackers more often than not. You want to be locking in edge rushers as well. I'm going to give this a C overall. No, I'm gonna give it a C+ because of Singleton and Derwin James. He's well, you know what? No, man. Yeah, all right. Just to make sure that you remember, I'm gonna call it a C+. But I mean, it's because of Montez Sweat, it's fringing on a B-, but you also have like no depth. So that's like another reason why I got to make it a C+. Because you do have you have 3 good players in your top 5 that I'm not. Derwin James, Singleton, Montez Sweat, but Connor, Malachi Starks, and then only having 6. That's why you got a C+ for that. And I'm going to hit this bowl and we're going to tally what you got. And then we got 2 dabs coming, maybe even more than that. So it was a B+ for the quarterbacks. B- for the running backs. A- for the wide receivers. And then C+ for the IDP. So actually that all evens out and you're at an 85 total. Team's really good. IDP's struggling and running backs need a little improvement. But yeah, man. keep doing these drafts, bro. I know you're having fun when you do these drafts. And then now if you're able to watch, on TikTok and draft, get a grade, just makes the experience better. So I hope you do more of these with us, bro. I think that was, what was that? Maybe like your 7th, 8th that you done with us, something like that. Whew, okay, and here we go. We're pulling out the tools. Let's get it. We're pulling out the tools. Where is it? Dude. All right, TJ, you are the man, bro. I appreciate you. I hope you have fun with the summer adventures that you got planned with the kiddos and stuff. That's always awesome. Yeah, like for Noble, he is oh dang, so he's not going to San Diego. I just thought of this. I got a message, his DJ teacher, because he has he's doing this DJ class. Okay. Okay. I totally just thought about that right now. Okay. Pack up this Dabaroo. And Cali Jam. You in the chat still? Cali Jam. Cali Jam's on Patreon. So yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm going to be live streaming on Patreon now as well. Just another place where people can go and chat. But yeah, YouTube, because of like the super chats and the memberships and stuff, that's always going to be the best place to go. But if anyone wants to leave a super chat and you're watching on Patreon, you can always leave Zelle like Crispy did. I have Venmo now. Finally, I got that back. Got a business account now, so there won't be any issues like there was before. They wouldn't let me change my account to a business account before, and then it got closed down. Now I finally got it open with a business account. Now no issues. They just want their cut of the money that comes through. Okay, and here we go. This one's for TJ. You the man, TJ. Cali Jam, Stafford, Goff. Those guys are either like a B or a B plus. I kind of like fringe on those guys, like being both B's just overall. Still solid though, and a lot of potential. Running backs, JT, A-Chain, Montgomery, Price. It's hard to lower the running backs all that much. I think I'm gonna give that one an A. It's close. Actually, I think I'm gonna give it an A minus. I feel like there has to be someone better than Montgomery in the mix to make that an A. Oh man, we got someone trolling. Oh, I see who it is. It's hilarious. It's funny, dude. There's this dude who he's on TikTok right now and he's laughing. He says, "What a joke." It's funny is he was literally a Patreon member for 2 years after he started trolling me. Didn't even know that he was paying me while he was trolling me. So funny. I bet that he was so pissed when he probably realized that he kept his membership going for 2 years after he hated me and he was still paying me. Huh, Randy? You hated that when you finally noticed. That's hilarious. When you finally canceled, I had such a good laugh. I was like, this dude's been around for 2 years and he's been like trying to tell people how much he doesn't like me and is literally paying me money. So fucking funny. He left on TikTok. He came in just to say what a joke and then left, but hopefully he heard some of that. But yeah, I got a good laugh out of that. All right. Wide receivers for Cali Jam. And this one's for you, Crispy. Just packed it up. And I'm going to do another one for you, TJ, for gifting those 5 memberships. You're the man. AJ Brown, Devontae Adams. Someone was talking shit, Cali Jam. They were like, how are we in round 6 and AJ Brown hasn't been drafted? And I was like, dude, he's like literally drafted in the 3rd round as wide receiver 9. What are you talking about? So AJ Brown, Devontae Adams, Brian Thomas, Cortland Sutton. It's solid. Not super top heavy. I mean, obviously you got AJ Brown. And I know Devontae Adams has a lot of potential. It's either a B or a B plus. That's kind of what it's kind of what I'm fringing on here. I think I'm going to call it a B. Whew. Hold on a second. Got to clean out the dab chamber here. Has to do it while it's still hot. Dude. Gross. Okay. Yeah, so what did I say? We're going to call that a B. Now your IDP. Yeah, dude, Hutchinson. Yeah, dude, did get him super late, 12th round. Just like talking about trades and waivers. I mean, even getting Myles Garrett in the 11th round, like that's not something that's happening a lot. Then Hutchinson, Gray. Hutchinson, Gray, Bush. Dude, Hutchinson, Gray, Bush, Jones. Like all that as one name is freaking hilarious. Hutchinson, Gray, Bush, Jones. Man, I'm so high right now. And Cali Jam said driving and drafting is hard. And he said also AJ Brown moved above Nico in the rankings in his new system, in his new situation in my rankings. I like it. Dude, I still can't get over that. Hutchinson, Gray, Bush, Jones. And then where's your 5th? Tremaine Edmonds in the 22nd. That's really good also. Dude, I think I'm gonna call this one an A. I mean, because even Edmonds, he's usually going like way earlier than that. Yeah, I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call that an A, man. I mean, IDPs were only going the round before, and you took 4 in a row, and then Edmonds, in my eyes, like I don't think he's bad enough to I don't think he's gonna lower that. All those guys are top tier guys. So let's see how it all shaped out. Kangaroo Silver said, "Happy Pride Month. Proud of you, brother." What are you proud of me for? And he said, "I got Nick Cross." Oh, okay. Even better. Even better. Yeah. Okay. I totally skipped over him. I see him there though. Either way, that's even better icing on the cake. That even more icing on the cake. So let's see. So B for the quarterbacks, A minus for, or no, A, right? A for the running backs. It's up 3. And what do we say? B for the wide receivers, and then A for the IDP. Damn. So that's up 7. 92. You savage. Good squad. 92 for the starters. All right. Here we go. Another Dabberoo for TJ. And Crispy said, give him his F. Well, dude, I mean, getting Drake May and T-Law, I don't know, man. I'm not liking that. It's probably like a C at best. And then you got Cook and Kyren. What, dude? Kenny Gainwell in the 7th round? What the heck?
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastards!
Hey, Frizzil. What up? What's going on, bro? Dude, Kenny Gainwell in the 7th. What the heck? What are you smoking, Crispy? What are you smoking? I need some. And then Stevenson, and then Dobbins. Man, that's gross. Like maybe a C+. Maybe a C+ if you're lucky. The wide receivers, Tet, Burden, and Pittman. Bro, Burden in the 6th round, Tet in the 5th round. Man, that's so ugly, dude. What were you thinking? I'm giving that a D. And Pittman in the 10th? What? When does he go in the 10th? Yeah, definitely a D for that. And IDP. Brooks, Zach Bond, Fred Warner, and Callie Jam said I was looking at Gainwell and was like, fuck, Crispy killed the value. Yeah, for sure. Exactly. 7th round. What the hell? Brooks, Zach Bond, Warner, Landman, and you got the Landman and the Cash Man. Dude. Even with your style points, man, you can't draft IDP for shit, man. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a C-. And do you know what that all led towards? It led towards Crispy's age, a 55, which is a damn F. A damn F, Crispy. Team sucks, bro. What were you thinking? What were you thinking, Crispy? Brazil said someone sent me a trade offer. My Garrett Wilson for Matthew Golden, 27 second mid to 28 second mid. Nah, man.
Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that.
Fuck. Crispy said, Buck, he's a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
A bum. You bum. He's a bum. Forget this bum.
Bum.
Get a job, you bum.
You're just a jealous, lazy bum.
Because I'm too old to waste my time trying to train a no-good loser like you. You bum!
Oh. Yeah, Bucky's broken. Bro, he went at the 612. Nobody wants him anymore. Oh, man. Woo! All right. Dude, TJ, you're the shit. Thanks for gifting those 5 memberships, bro. You are the man. Crispy, thank you for sending the super chat through Zelle. You are the man. Matt on TikTok, if you're still there, thanks for all the gifts and all the likes over there, bro. You are the man. And everyone who's just been chilling throughout the whole draft and everybody who drafted with us, and for Zill who just hopped in here. Appreciate you guys, and it's about that time. It is about that time. Just shutting down one by one. TikTok out. Patreon out. YouTube, the phone version